Say what? Yo, who was that? ATL show coming live. We provide the world. Know that we are still. We got ATL Legacy, the podcast. Oh God, we're taking over for the ATL show.
Naya, what?
The ATL show's on, duh. Get out! Get
But
out!
Naya, it's supposed to be for adults only. It's supposed to be.
ATL, they're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, G7, Legacy. They're back. They're the best. Let's get it. Season 2.
I'm the best in this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay. I'm the best you ever cast, just fell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spinners in my city. But if it come for 28, then shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Either dead on the scene since you wanna be actors. This the message. I'm talking over hills and places. Schools over feeling foggy. I'll be patient and waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. Going against team once when you ready to lose. The game, the street, the throne is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from your rappers. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.
Just-in-time accessories. We definitely have the bling and everything in between. Just-in-time accessories. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. You can find Tayama on Instagram at Tayama01 or Facebook Tayama Copeland or 954-873-6659 or justintimeaccessories@gmail.com or the website justintimeaccessories.com. Everything is only $5. All jewelry is nickel and lead free. You can find Tayama live on her page, Tayama Copeland. Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out. D-Lowe's Notary Service. Don Allen Lowe is your personal notary public, serving the Dallas area. You can call 214-962-8275 or you can call the office at 682-200-9345. If you have any other inquiries, you can email dlownotaryservice1@gmail.com. Once again, that's D-Lowe's Notary Service. Don Allen Lowe is your personal notary public. Any notary duties that you need done, he will be able to get it done. D-Lowe's Notary Service. Check it out.
Make sure you go over to Goli.com and get your Goli gummies today. They have 3 selections, 3 choices to choose from. They have the apple cider vinegar, the ashwagandha, and new, they now have the superfruit. In addition to going over to GoliGummies.com, make sure you use the ATL as your discount code and receive a huge discount. It supports the channel and the podcast. In addition to all of that, the gummies, they're a source of antioxidant. They have vitamins B9, B12, promotes general good health, helps improve your daily health, contains pectin, a source of dietary fiber, uses pectin as a natural prebiotic to support the healthy gut and immune system, includes the mother, a healthy strain of bacteria, antioxidants, and enzymes. Mask the unpleasant taste of the apple cider vinegar. It's simple, it's delicious, it's Goli. Good evening, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Anthony Brown Show. This is yours truly, Mr. Anthony Brown. This segment that we call the ATL. And I am joined tonight by my co-host, the very beautiful, the very lovely Miss Tyson Mama.
Hey, everybody.
I looked at the name that you got on the screen. I was like, Tiama, wait.
No, I had went to go do something. Did I call myself running back, Chad? Hey, everybody.
Not enough hours in the day. And of course, we're joined by my brother from another mother, yours truly, the man of the hour, Mr. Legacy the Great. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. ATL, whole baby. We back one more time in the building.
As the Saints say, so glad to be in the numbers just one more time.
One more time.
One more time. First of all, I want to apologize to the ATL family out there, my extended family, for you viewers out there, for us not being here on last week. So much has been going on between T Savage, with her grandmother, Legacy, with his nephew, Tiama, with her aunt. I mean, we got some stories to tell. So I just said, Satan, you's a liar. You will not attack the ATL family, and we will not be defeated. We shall press forward and move forward and come out winners. But I'm a firm believer that God. What was the thing that Nick Cannon said about he put challenges with the strongest soldiers, and we shall come out. Welcome, T Savage.
Hey y'all, sorry I'm late. It's a lot going on.
I know, Mama.
Yes, we know.
That saying, Tony, would be also heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yes, indeed. So a lot has been going on with the entire ATL family here, the immediate family. So again, I just want to apologize to the viewers, to the fans, the extended family members out there, for us not being here. The last two shows we were watching, one show you watched a rerun, and one show we didn't put anything up, and I do apologize. But yeah, we're back.
Welcome back. You're
telling your age, boy. The Welcome Back Carter Show.
Yeah.
What was that? The 80s?
That was the 80s, but that was off of Mace. Mace, the rapper, he also used that in one of his songs.
Yeah, Mace.
I mean, nothing about to be around in no 80s. I just knew by Mace. I was going to say Mace and Betha, so I was like, how did he show his age? Wait a minute now.
Okay.
But when you say that, now you show your age, granddaddy.
Yeah.
This is your granddaddy.
She's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, she is definitely back.
Tell me you're looking mighty pale tonight. Light skin, light bright, damn bit white.
I need to come be in the sun a lot more.
You sure do.
Y'all know I stay in the house till after dark. When it's dark, then I want to go out.
It might just be that pink that's illuminating that skin. That pink is.
I mean,
she also has some purple up under that pink.
You would show your brother tonight.
He wasn't even on the podcast when that happened.
Well, he just said it. You got Big Mouth in the corner with his old ass Happy New Year thing behind his name.
Exactly.
And why do people say Happy New Year's? There is no S in Happy New Year. People always say Happy New Year's. It's singular.
We're looking forward to the futures.
Hey, listen, we trying to get into New Year's because a lot of people ain't making it.
I got a weird ass question, right? And this is so random. Earlier, I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race, because you know that's my shit, right? So a commercial came on about Jovially. They sell period panties. That's the nastiest thing I ever heard of. How you sit in your own feces all day? Did y'all ever heard of that?
Listen, I'm so weird. I am beyond weird. This gonna be some TMI for y'all folks.
Ain't no TMI on this show.
If it wasn't for a monthly, none of y'all would be born. Just so you know. Whatever you get, I'm cool with it. But I don't want any of the blood on me. So I use something that's called a Sophie cup. To where that mud is up there, it catch it, and then I drop it. Nothing ever like listen, Linda.
Don't you have to change it every time you dump it, or no?
You change it every 12 hours.
How big is this cup?
Girl, you gotta Google it. It's called Sophie cup. It is amazing.
All I know is you got to be a nasty bitch to wear period panties. Talking about it don't feel like a pamper, it don't feel like a pamper. All you do is wear it all day and then you wash it out in the sink and put it in the washer. What kind of I was like, I never.
You know somebody white came up with that one.
Oh my. I mean, I probably would have came up with it, but I wouldn't have wore it.
Okay.
There's some nasty bitches that wear it. I want to feel fresh every time I go to the restroom, not soaking in my own fluids. Who does that? I was like, what? Come on, because there's 4 layers. Ain't that many layers in the world.
Yuck.
I know that was random and very disgusting, but I just had to ask.
They do.
They is right.
Savage,
Darnisha said Legacy High. She didn't talk to me. She didn't speak to me. She talking to you.
I can't see it. What did she say?
Tony. Hey, Uncle Tony. She said, hi, Legacy. Hi, Uncle Tony.
I'm liking that picture.
Danisha is booted and tooted.
Okay, I'm liking that picture.
I bet you are with your whole ass.
All I said, I'm liking the picture. Why I gotta be all that?
I like it when you tooted and booted.
Listen, I haven't dated girls in so long. I don't know how to deal with them. I just smile and be like, hey, girl. That's all I do.
Savage.
Wow.
I'm sorry. The nurse just texted us about my grandma. Just give me a second. Y'all can just read for a second.
Okay.
Tony, put it back up there so you can read it.
She just said thanks.
Oh, you
That's
couldn't
all I
see
get
that.
imagination.
Tiama said she liked the picture, so she said thanks.
I love the picture.
You heard what I said. I liked it with your hoe at. I ain't even touched the lady. I don't even know if it's a real lady. I'm just like, I like the picture.
It's a real lady.
What do you like so much about it?
The way her booty tooted. That's because the first thing she said was, "Oh, it's
child," because she got all that. Look, she got all that water flowing in between her legs.
Oh,
yeah, and the arch. There was a nice arch.
Let me see this picture again. Can you make it bigger?
I ain't got no wood, so the arch won't matter to me. It's a nice fit.
Read it, Tony.
She said thanks.
She said thanks, and then she said, "Wow." It's some perverts on this show, Miss Thomas. I'm not one of them. I'm a virgin. I only had sex one time and made one baby, and that's it. I made one baby.
Days, you could get it. I'm gonna move now. I'm an old lady.
So off that one time, you learn how to throw that ass in a circle off that one time?
Dun, 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 throw that ass in a circle. Throw that ass in a circle. Hey.
Why did you start that? Because every time I go to her house, that's what she do. As I'm leaving, she trying to throw that ass.
That's her favorite thing.
It's fun.
I saw something very interesting on
The internet news on Yahoo News, and Venus Williams, Serena's sister, 41. She said, "I'm still a virgin, never had sex or slept with any man before."
I saw that, but I don't know how I feel about that.
I believe it.
I thought that was so interesting. Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. What y'all think about that?
Let me tell
There
you
was
why
a
I
lady
believe
at
it.
my church that was 41 in the virgin, and I see why she was, but I don't know why Venus is.
Because she is a Jehovah Witness. They was raised Jehovah Witnesses. We went to the same Kingdom Hall. I believe it. Because if they literally brought you up and you believed everything that Bible told you and the way they brought you up, you'll be too afraid to do something against Jehovah because at the end he's gonna like distance you, like shun you. So it ain't worth her
I
being
guess
disfellowship. When you're a Jehovah
I
Witness
guess
and you wind up getting this fellowship all the way down to your mama stop talking to you on that level.
well, I
Darnisha
guess
said,
Serena,
I
I
like.
guess Serena going to hell.
I like to get hit from the back, and plus Legacy, you can join.
Wow. Now see, Tony,
Say
I
what?
didn't start this part. Your niece did. So
What she
if
say?
she
I
grown
can't see
enough to
it.
get in these waters, that ain't my
Oh,
fault.
I
Wait
got
a
a
minute.
random
What did I
announcement.
My
walk? What
first
did I
view,
walk in
it
on?
ain't my fault.
Wait,
What
hold
did I
on.
walk
I
in
got a
on? What did I
random
walk in
announcement to
on?
make. I just read the comment.
I don't know, Pastor.
I got a random
Jesus.
announcement to make.
you might need to render some hands on some people on this
Can you hear
thing.
me? On this day.
Legacy, she said, "I like getting hit from the back." And plus, Legacy, you can join in.
Well, before I hit it from the back, I like to eat it from the back.
Oh my!
Hey, look, see, boyfriend, we already get invitations.
Well, I'm single when I'm across town away from Tiama.
He said, but if I can put my hands on him, ladies, he's off the market.
Yes, I'm married.
Oh, I'm about that life. My mama tell you she bleeds the rainbow life.
Okay.
But I thought we was married.
How we married if you my boyfriend?
My bad.
Now you got an echo.
So yeah, y'all,
Hello?
just a random announcement.
Yeah,
So starting today, they're gonna be giving out free COVID tests. So you guys can go to covidtest.gov and order your free test. It's free shipping, 4 per household. It's real easy. You just log in, put your name, email, and address, and then they mail you 4 tests in 7 to 12 business days for free. That started today. So covidtest.gov. I'm talking to the viewers so they can know. Because those tests almost $25 a piece when you go in the store to buy them. So it makes sense to.
Let me type that in a banner.
How about we keep our social distancing, stay away from each other, and please use y'all masks.
What was the website again, Savage?
COVID tests.gov. And it's so funny. When I was typing it at work, I typed in COVID testes. I said, "Oh Lord, they're gonna hijack my computer. I'm gonna be in trouble talking about testicles." They're gonna be like, "This girl looking up COVID testicles."
You so
I was
funny.
like, let me hear it pretty racist so I can keep my job.
Let me ask Donnell because he missed this part of the show. Donnell, what do you think about this?
Wow. Wow.
I wonder how she slept with a woman. She said the man.
So, and Serena got kids and married and everything.
Well,
And
she was
Venus
home
ain't
before she
never.
got married.
Yeah, she was. I'll let Donkey stuff back there. I would too. Anyway,
Serena must have went to a Pentecostal church because she didn't believe what the Jehovah's Witnesses was talking about because she been fucking a lot.
But she never got baptized.
yeah, neither one of them got baptized as Jehovah's Witnesses.
No. Venus did. Serena did it.
Yeah, Serena didn't. Yeah, that's why Venus is still
Venus got baptized. I want to say at 15 years old. She been baptized since a little girl.
Yeah, so that's why Venus ain't had no penis.
Heathens like me, they couldn't get me.
Venus ain't have no penis. So I think about that is, wow. First of all, 41. So it's kind of reminding me of that movie, The 40-Year-Old Virgin. It's kind of giving me 40-Year-Old Virgin vibes, and it's actually not that hard if you're not a person that's a very sexual person. And where sex is on your mind 24/7, and you don't think about sex like that, you don't get horny at the drop of a dime and the drop of a hat. It's easy to be celibate. If you're not, if that's not what you're. It's a lot of people that don't even think about sex. Sex is not an option. So if she's been able to keep herself for that long,
go out and come back in.
Why? I'm not echoing. I don't hear it.
Echoing. We talk. We echo because we're saying. If it wasn't true, we wouldn't say it. After well.
Gathered.
Is that better?
No, I was not trying to gather nobody. That's perfect. I don't know what you did.
I did echo cancellation.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's better.
But let me tell y'all this.
Because for my show, I usually have it on stereo because I want to be able to play the music and stuff. And so I forgot when I come on somebody else's show, I got to put on echo cancellation.
Oh,
on somebody else's. Yeah.
But being that she's a celebrity, if she was lying, somebody would have took that out. Oh, I did have sex with her. They would have ran to the tabloids for their 2 minutes of fame. So I believe her.
Not even 15 minutes, just 2.
I believe her too. My question is, did she sleep with a woman? Because she said a man.
No men.
Nah. Let me tell you, let me tell you, most kids, and if you look it up on YouTube, there's so many channels.
Oh my gosh. Darnisha said, Legacy, your tongue better be long enough to reach back there.
Legacy, I'm glad she messed with you because I was going to show her the rebuttal on that one. But,
oh my God.
But, no. If you was a Jehovah's Witness and you young, if you look it up, you could go look at ex-Jehovah's Witnesses that were Jehovah's Witnesses and what they say or whatever. But honey, if you scared enough, you ain't finna do none of that. Your husband can't even be a fake Jehovah's Witness because you'll be like, okay, when we on our alone time, and let's be clear, when you are a Jehovah's Witness and you go on a date, you have to take a chaperone with you. And when I say a chaperone, it normally be a married couple that are with that couple that call themselves dating, getting ready for marriage. Y'all never alone.
Hell to the no.
Because I have cousins who are Jehovah's Witnesses, right? Just so right. Mm-hmm.
Hell to the no. To the
no. Hell no.
Let me ask you this question. So when you're in the Jehovah's Witness and you decide that you want to take someone on a date, the purpose of taking individual on a date is to basically get to know them so you can prepare for marriage, or can they just date because they're just trying to meet the person for them?
Basically, they date to get married. Like normally, most Jehovah Witnesses don't even start courting till they like 21 or older. Because normally, what they do is, if you're so strictly into the beliefs, you're so busy pioneering, or you go off the Bethel, which is like a Jehovah Witness college, to sharpen your skills to where you're putting God first. But if it just so happened you and somebody, you see y'all got chemistry, y'all basically tell the elders y'all want to see where it's going. And basically when
they
you
all
go
in
on
your
dates,
business.
so nothing ever happens, you have a chaperone. So basically y'all making provisions to be responsible to not wind up in a situation to
Good night,
where
Adrian.
you have to repent, or because chemistry is chemistry and you only human. So if you protect yourself with, okay, we got somebody here to make sure that nothing goes on, yeah, I believe it. Girl, I believe you 1,000%.
So what about when I go home? What about when I go home, even though they chaperoned, and I go home and I ask her to let me see that fat monkey?
Okay, first of all, a man of God ain't trying to see no monkey. And a person that is not about that is not, they're not going to cross them lines, because they're trying to be a pleasing to God, not a pleasing to man. So they're not going to be like, let me see that monkey.
And when you
let
go
me
home,
get a cheap feel.
And when you go home, you're going home to your home, you're going home to her home. You're not going to the same home.
Yeah.
That's why I said when I go home.
When everybody disperse, it is no meeting up later, because the whole reason you took a chaperone is because you wanted to be held accountable and not into no foolishness. Dealing with you, somebody will get disfellowshipped.
Adrian said,
gotcha.
Adrian Thompson said, good night, everyone. Ha 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 ha. Yes, they
What's
will.
up, bro?
Good night.
No, he's not going. No, let me explain that, because some
I
people
love
don't
you
understand.
wearing your mask.
No, some people don't understand that. When he say good night, he don't mean good night like he's going to sleep. In Jamaica, we don't say
It's
good
like
evening.
hi.
Yeah, it's good night to everyone. Yeah. No, but I'm saying I'm explaining it for people that don't know.
Adrian said they will. Yes, they will. Meaning they will meet up later on.
Right.
Yeah, if they date in Legacy, he gonna talk them into coming up out that house.
Donnell and Adrian said thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem. A lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand when Jamaica when we say good night, that doesn't mean we're going to sleep. That's like good evening.
Oh, I'm ready to go good night, and I mean sleep.
Well, I have good news. I have good news. I have a job, and I'm starting my job in the morning. So
I'm glad you came on here. You the only person with good news.
I have to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning because I get my job. My ride is coming at 7.
You're the only one with some good news, but we appreciate it and we're happy for you.
Yes.
Okay, so when we get our first paycheck, because I need to go shopping for some things.
On the 15th.
The first and the 15th.
Okay, so out of which one of these checks do I get a cash app sent to my phone? And I want it on recorded, people.
Damn, this thing must be frozen.
I can't stand these damn
Hey, Grandma.
Well, I did that good too. I was going with it,
Legacy. I dare you to be ignorant on this question. I dare you to be ignorant.
Question
I can't hear it. I can't see it. Y'all got to read it to me.
I'm talking. If y'all hush, listen. Question and statement of the day. If you are dating and sharing a resident, should you have joint bank accounts?
Hell no.
Fuck
Hell
no.
To the no. To the no. Not till you married.
Not even then.
Wait,
Well, no,
wait,
me
wait,
and
wait,
my spouse have a
wait.
joint bank account.
So wait, Mr. Legacy. I'm supposed to be
Yes.
with you for 100 years.
Right.
Never get married. And I still can't get on the bank account. Oh, hell no.
Hell no. Hell to the
Y'all
no.
All right,
getting a bad deal. That's a bad deal all the way over there.
Let me clear this up. Let me clear this up. I believe in prenups. Go ahead, Savage.
Mm-hmm. We know Legacy.
I swear.
Darnisha said.
What she say?
Legacy will give it up.
Legacy.
Listen, let me explain something to you. I don't have a problem with sharing. I have a problem of giving someone access to something that I worked hard for. So if we are going to do something, I think that everybody needs their own bank account, and then you have a bank account that you guys put in because both parties are participating in that joint bank account.
Okay, so you agree with it. Why I gotta be so long-winded? Just say yes.
Hold up. But no. When I think of a joint bank account, that's me thinking of when we talk about it like that, is everybody take their money and put it into one account. No, I don't think
but you know that'll never happen because you gotta have what you call that, Tony? Mad money or whatever they call that little
your own money.
Mad money.
Well, what Steve Harvey does, Steve Harvey believes in having 3 bank accounts: his account, her account, and our account.
Right.
I'm for all of the above. But my thing is, if I ask you for your bank card and you like have listen, I have never, and let's be crystal clear, I never dated a man that I didn't have access to their account. And I mean, if I pull up on you and I ask you for your debit card, I have the PIN number to get in your account. I don't give a damn if my name ain't on it.
Listen. Maybe when it comes to like the middle-aged woman from anywhere from maybe 55 back to maybe 35, that's a possible thing. If I can't see myself giving my account information or sharing a joint account with these unstable creatures that walk around here marrying a nigga,
but you can fuck him though.
But what you don't realize is
saying dating and sharing a resident.
Dating.
There's no finance without.
Listen, just because I'm dating doesn't necessarily mean that we're married.
No, but you
said we said dating and sharing a resident. You're never gonna get married.
I'm trying to get an understanding of, do you want me to break down what I'm trying to say? So let me explain.
What you're trying to say is partially irrelevant. We just say anything about married. We said dating and sharing a resident.
I didn't say anything about married either. What I just said was no. Those things that we're talking about is for married couples.
But like I said, you're never gonna get married. So if I'm with you for 20 years, you mean tell me if we get together, we ain't gonna share no account?
Why would we?
I'm breaking up with you. I'm going out with Denisha. Bye, boy. See, that's how quick I jump off the news.
Tiamo, before we move on, let me just say this. And I heard you say it a while ago when we were talking about Dr. Dre. One of the things that you said is in 25 years of, go ahead, Savage, right quick.
Adrian said, you heard what you said. He meant to say, you heard what I said, need a better bottom chick. You can't trust no one.
Adrian,
So I don't
you.
So listen, you said, Tiama, when we were talking about Dr. Dre, that out of 25 years of marriage with this man and the whole entire time of her being married, she claimed that she spends at least $900,000 a month in her entertainment. Listen, so one thing you said was, why didn't you have money put up in them 25 years of marriage to where you would have walked away with more money than you did in that length of time if you would have been putting up money for that.
Okay, she walked away with $100 million. She should have already had over $100 million if this nigga is damn near a billionaire.
Exactly.
What's wrong with you?
Exactly. So what I'm saying is,
I need to
the fear of being able to have someone, because all she did was suck on my dick and gave birth, and I done already raised them. She still feels like she's entitled because she opened up her womb to me. I also gave to you the entire time that you was with me. So I don't think that having joint bank accounts is worth anything. Period.
So let me ask you this: do you think you should have access to the person's bank account? You think you should have access to the person's bank account?
No.
Bullshit.
Now you ask me, so I'm gonna tell you. If just like T, I'm gonna say, if that person wants me to use their, all I need to do is come up and get the card. Hey, I need to use the card for a little bit and keep it moving. I don't need to have access to that if I'm not your husband or you're not my wife. And with that, we can have a joint bank account if we're married, but that means we're both putting in, and neither one of us can take money out of that account without both of us signing out on the paper saying that this amount of money can be withdrawn.
But see, that means that I can't live a life with no trust. Like, I don't know. If you give me your ATM card with your PIN, if I wanted to squander you any day, I could do that.
Let me give you. I
can make your wallet go missing and act like I ain't never seen it and go get everything because you gave me that. So if you
let me give y'all. Let me give you a prime example.
Wait. So we know y'all men in 2022 don't like to use condoms. You will have sex with a girl without a condom. You will put your life in her hand, but your guard is up about money. That's some.
My guard is up. My guard is up. Period.
No, if you living with a woman and y'all live together, legacy, you full of shit. Y'all are not using condoms.
But Tiama, that means the whole world
with your life.
That would mean that the whole world is full of shit. That means that the whole world is full of shit because everybody, the vast majority of people, are laying up and having sex and producing children.
You don't wake up every day and be like, "This some backwards ass shit."
Well, legacy.
I'm listening.
I'm not married, and I have mine. I have access to his money, and I got his card right in my wallet.
And I can explain that, but it's not none of my business.
Okay,
let me show you an example.
Okay, so I have access to my best friend's account, and I promise you I don't know what the dick feel like.
Listen, let me give y'all an example. My uncle worked on the railroad from 18 to 66.
I've been working on the railroad.
Lord help us.
You know I was going there.
I do it. So he worked on the railroad and he ended up marrying a nice lady. Matter of fact, her son is like a brother to me. And they were married for a while and he had her name on the bank account. Now my uncle is a stingy dude. And so my uncle had her name on their bank account. He had an account where he had over $167,000 in this joint account. Mm-hmm. For him working on the railroad all those years, my uncle almost became close to being a millionaire. And they ended up going through it. And she was going, she went to the bank and withdrew every dime out that account except for $10,000.
Dang.
And when he went to try to report it, they pretty much told him to get on up out of here with that bullshit. Because you put her name on the account to where she can be able to come and go as she please. So she pleased.
I believe what you said about
That's crazy.
About if you have an account that wide, that big, yes, I think both should have to sign in order to take out money. Both should have to be there because you don't want something like that happening because y'all could fall out today and you be broke tomorrow because they doing it too.
Nah, you got money like that. That money goes over there, and then we do an account like Legacy say. But if we broke man status, I don't see what's the problem.
Right, because we sure got to join the account, and we broke man status.
I think that if people that are dating long term decide they want to combine finances, even though I don't agree with it, if you're gonna do it, it should be the man have a personal account, the woman have a personal account, and they have a joint one together. So the money that you have separately, that's your money. The account you have to, in my mind, this is how I would want my household to be set up if I was married. I would want it like that. He got an account, I got an account, and then we got one together. And that money go for bills, or maybe that one particular account got a checking and a savings. We pay bills out the checking, but we have a savings when we want to take trips or do extra things, date night, stuff like that. But that's just my opinion. I don't know.
I agree with you, Savage.
I don't feel like.
So, Legacy, it's time for you to get some joint accounts over there.
I
just feel like
you already done jumped ship. You went with Dranisha.
You heard take Alma.
Because of situations like what Legacy said with his uncle, that's the main reason why I don't believe it should be joint bank account.
Y'all like my new staircase?
Tony, you heard me?
You're crazy.
Did you catch it?
Yes, take
Okay. Take Alma.
Can I say something right quick?
But they all call me Alma, so get ready for that bank account.
Can I say something right quick? I just want to say how good
I love you, bro.
How good Anthony Brown looks tonight. Look, that hair is snatched for the heavenly gods. You hear me? Snatched for the God.
That goes out to my girlfriend. She did it. Her name Jeanette.
And she could cook.
And she could cook.
She's your girlfriend, but she's my fourth wife, though. So
I bet you if we get her to come on this camera, I bet you she'll tell you who that pussy belong to. Tayama.
It belong to Don Allen. It's got my name on it.
She ain't worried about that. Trust Don Allen. These liquor license over here is official.
Liquor license?
Don Allen.
I gotta use that one.
That's nothing, baby boy. That's an ass tongue. Would you like to see what a pussy tongue look like? It's a difference.
Did she come for me and I did not send for her?
Oh, you definitely came.
I didn't come for you. You came for me.
You got gathered.
Because you was talking about mine.
I did not send for you. I didn't send you a Western Union. I didn't send you a post. I didn't see nothing. You just came for me.
Yeah,
I'm offended.
Honey, we became official. What was that? January 1st.
Yeah.
What does Sam say?
What?
The night you tried to murder me?
Shh. Stop being the police.
Oh, police ass nigga.
Tell me, I wouldn't murder you, boy. Things are over.
Y'all see,
when I got arrested at 19, I was done. I ain't murdering nobody else's kids. I'm good.
Y'all see, I keep moving into different apartments.
Are y'all ready for
mine? Was 100% self-defense.
I didn't see no letter in my email.
Anybody got the letter?
I did.
No.
How you get the letter? And I ain't even got the letter in my email, and it's my section.
He know he ain't sent it to me.
I did check my email. How you gonna tell me what I did?
You in the so what you call it T Savage? You in the list? Yeah,
You sure
in
you
the
talk
list.
the right name, man?
He telling you in the list.
It don't matter what he say. How about did you spell it?
Dear ATL is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to theanthonybrown@gmail.com.
Dear ATL family and friends, I have been following this show for about 8 months, and I've seen the growth of the show when it first started off with Anthony, Legacy, and Tayama to the addition of the most flamboyant Miss T. Savage. As I thought about this, I remember hearing. Could y'all mute, please? Somebody mute.
Everybody mute. I want to hear this.
As I thought about this, I remember hearing over and over you guys say that we could talk about any topic when it comes to the ATL letter. So I have not really a topic, but more of a suggestion to possibly help you guys be an even better shows than what you guys have become in the past year. Oh, and congratulations on your first anniversary, 100 shows and your 5,000 subscribers. It won't be long before you have 1 million. Again, I followed the show for about 8 months, and you guys have a dynamic movement that no other podcast has out here when it comes to the dynamics of your show. And it's beautiful to have an opinion from a person that lives an alternative lifestyle and heterosexual, and two women who have embarked on both sides of the team. Most podcasts don't have that. It's beautiful. Thank you very much, whoever you are, mystery person. But the thing that I would like to bring to you guys' attention that needs to be addressed and changed in order for the show to go to the next level is there needs to be an avatar for the main characters that participate in this show. People have to get a personal relationship by looking at your faces, your smiles, your laughs, your cries, so no avatar usage. You guys have all very big voices and they're very opinionated, especially that long-winded, loud hollering Mr. Legacy the Great. Oh, and let's not forget Miss T. Savage and her singing and the Gatherer D. Low. I like to see you guys taking turns when it comes to speaking on your issues instead of talking over one another. Oh, Mr. Anthony Brown, you are boss, right? Legacy brings you out every night at the end of the show and introduces you to everyone that you are the boss. Be the boss. Take control of your show. Even though everyone else helps enhance the brand of the Anthony Brown Show, this is also a part of your brand. Delegate how you want things to be done on the show, and as smart as your team is, I'm sure that won't be a hard job to do. When it comes to having topics and you guys have special guests on, let the guests be the star of the show. Try not to take the spotlight and a topic from them and place it on you guys. Again, you guys are phenomenal, and you guys have what it takes to actually become a national syndicated television show, or at least a major YouTube channel that can profit millions of dollars if you guys pull it together. Someone definitely is looking to pick you guys up. How I know is because I work in the industry where people with billions and millions of dollars are looking for individuals to give the world a complete view of how heterosexuals, bisexuals, homosexuals, and transgenders could all get along and respect one another's lifestyle and preference of choice. Continue setting the bar high and showing the world that at the end of the day, we are all human beings and we all can get along, and we all need love regardless of our race, color, creed, or sexual preference. In closing, I like the dynamics Miss Juicy Cake brings. She's a softer side of the roughneck show that you guys truly are. Wow. I'd also like to say sorry for the loss of your child, Anthony. She'll be greatly missed. I know you will always carry her in your heart. ATL Roxy.
Sure.
I felt slightly gathered.
Yes.
You know what? I want to go on record. All y'all was gathered, but Tayama. Read that again, and she was nowhere on there. Thank you, caller, viewer, all of that.
He or she hoping that they have a chance with you.
I don't think I was gathered. I don't see much about me, but except for the avatar. But I feel like you don't want to know what I think.
Yes,
We do want to know what you think.
We do.
I think that it was a nice letter and it's not an ATL letter. And I think that it should have been shared in private.
Basically.
That's what I think.
Thank you.
That's
That's
just a private.
exactly what I think.
It's not something that you read on the air. If I would have pre-read it, I wouldn't have read it just now. Hey, Clark Wilson. Clark Wilson says, "Hey, how are you?" Yeah, that's a letter that you read in private. That's not a dear ATL letter, unless you would have edited certain parts. Some of that should not have been read on the air.
Yeah, because some of it was complimentary, but then you come behind the complimentary with the shadiness. So yeah,
I don't necessarily see that shade. I see them giving their strong opinion, but at the same time, that opinion should have been revealed behind
the
doors,
scenes, yeah.
not live on the show.
Yeah,
that's all I got to say about that.
No, that's the truth. That's how I agree.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it like this. Everybody else air their personal lives, their personal mistakes, their personal bad choices on this podcast, and we have the same opportunities to critique their situation.
Good night,
Go ahead,
love.
Savage. Good night. And we critique their situation every week, twice a week. I think by Tony allowing that to be read, it allows the world to understand that the ATL show is looking to grow. We take criticism well because we do not wear our feelings on our sleeves. We don't have tissue paper feelings. And for us to be able to adjust to whomever that individual is, from what he say, he knows something or she knows something that's going on behind the scenes on people looking for YouTubers or influencers in the state that we're in, and for them to take the time to even address us, and we can take that on the chin publicly means that we are just as great as we say we are, and that we ourselves are not subject to being ridiculed or to be put up under the microscope as well. So I don't look at it as a negative. I look at it as somebody trying to give us a heads up, and we wasn't afraid to address it and let the world know that we looking to be the best that we can, and we didn't have to hide it, just like everybody else who addressed their issues on our show. I thank you for the letter.
I don't see it as hiding. I see it as there's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah.
Everything. There's a time and a place for everything. And even though we have our days where we do our thing, there's still a certain level of somewhat professionalism. Some things we won't do on the air. Even though we do get a little loose, but that comes with the territory too. But I just feel like it's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah, that should have been a private letter that was sent privately to Anthony to be read amongst the people when we're not on the screen. I really do feel that, and I totally agree with Savage. That should have been okay. This is not the ATL letter. This is to you, Anthony, and to the show. Read this to you all when you all are not on the air. I totally agree.
I want to tell the writer, male or female, sir or ma'am, thank you for your letter. I would definitely look into a lot of those things that you wrote. I thank you for your views, your opinions, good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. Some of which I have addressed in the past, some of which I haven't. I would definitely look more into the letter. I thank you for being a faithful viewer and for watching for so long. And I thank you for also being someone in the industry and having the insight in the in crowd. And you or someone in your camp have an eye on our show, and I really appreciate it. Yes, we want to grow. Yes, we're looking forward to growing and getting even bigger than we currently are. I mean, we're on the road to 6,000 already. We just hit 5,000. I think it was the beginning of the year or the
December.
December, and we're already close to 6,000. So, I thank you, and I'm open to any suggestions and any insight or any directions or that can take us to the next level. Like I said, I felt slightly gathered, but sometimes, I need to be gathered. I'm not above a slap on the wrist. I'm not above, being put in timeout or being told when I'm wrong. Because I'm figuring it out as we go along. And luckily, in the figuring out, we're headed in the right direction. But like I said, I'm figuring it out as we go along. So I welcome it, and I do apologize to the cast that felt that maybe we should have read it privately. But like I said, I wanted the reason I allowed it to be open and read publicly is like Legacy said, I didn't want the world to feel that we got it all together and then we don't have issues, but we do. And because if y'all share your issues with us every week, we can share ours with you, or share with what you think we have issues in. And if we don't feel we have issues in those areas, we'll correct you. But that's just my open opinion about the letter. I appreciate the person. Sir or ma'am, don't stop watching. Keep watching. Keep giving me a report, whether it be monthly, weekly, or how frequently you need to. Because if you got the insights to get us to the next level, let's do it. I can see us on the Netflix weekly, collecting a coin.
Definitely.
Netflix don't give out small coins.
Nope. Well, Tiama.
Hey, y'all was critiquing. Listen, to me, I was getting critiqued behind the scenes. Like, even though y'all don't see us, we be at the bike office and they be like, Tiama, you can't say that. Tiama, don't. So it felt good for me not to be in your ladder. Because, honey, they gather me in the bike. So this, and don't pick on my country accent, okay?
Not the bike.
Yeah, in the bike. Like, y'all know how y'all listen. Honey, I had to tell Mr. Tyson, okay, you got to go to your grandma's house on days mommy doing the podcast because they already got on me about the avatar. Okay, so you could be on. If you got to attend to Tyson, you can attend to Tyson, but if your avatar gonna be on all night, don't come. So, honey, I got my ear full backstage. Thank you for that.
Well, what do you feel about the letter? Do you feel that we should have read that backstage, or you were not saying that Dunn Allen and Savage are offended?
Let me tell you why I say no to reading it backstage. We ask these people every week to write in a letter about what it is that they want to do, or what, like, pretty much. So if they're watching us and they're telling you, okay, I'm a fan of the show, this is something I would prefer not or need to, I don't know, I'm just rock with it.
Well, let me say this just to be clear of my position. To me, the reading of the letter of this on the show was not the issue. It was the fact that it was like when you got the letter, you read. I'm sure you read the letter when you got it, so you knew what the letter was going to say. So it should have been like okay, crew, heads up. This letter is, da da da. So we can kind of be prepared, if that makes sense. It's not the sharing in public. It's not the sharing in public. It's the fact of not knowing that type of letter is going to be displayed. But it is what it is. We appreciate the word.
I feel you on that, but sometimes life throws you curveballs, and it's all about how you decide to, stand in the batter's box and swing at the ball. You have to adjust to it, and we adjusted. So don't look at it as if you know.
I was at a
I just look
curveball.
at it that sometimes you know we this was definitely something that we all wasn't prepared for. So I mean, I think that's what makes us who we are. That we do so much on the fly, and we are prepared for almost anything that comes our way, even unexpectedly. If I don't know it, then you know it. If you don't know it and I don't know it, Donnell and I'ma know it. And then we got Tony. So to be able to embrace
And if I don't know
which
it,
we
I
are,
know it.
you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, you know, yeah, Tony may have knew about the letter, but I think the way that he did it was what makes us at our best, to be able to take the blows like everybody else and show them that, damn, they took that on the chin and corrected everything, and they still hitting home runs. This is why I mess with the ATL show, because they are not above reproach, and that they are still the best because of themselves being able to be vulnerable to things the same way as regular people that allow themselves to be vulnerable on our podcast. That's why they rock with us.
Donnell?
Yeah, just what I said earlier is just, yeah, I understand, but but the title that I was given, Lord Jesus, the Gatherer, I'm given the title of the Gatherer. I don't think I gather all the time. It just slips in every now and then. I get a little bit of a gathering space. But some of the stuff, yeah, I know, yeah, it should make us better and whatever. But some of the stuff, especially about, and I'm sorry, I'm just so defensive of you because you are my mom, my / dad, whatever you are to me, and I'm defensive of you. And for them to say what they say about, well, you being the boss, you need to be the boss. That part made me want to punch them in their fucking throat. Like, seriously.
No, but I tell that to Tony too.
Whoa.
I tell that to Tony too. Don't I, Tony?
But I'm saying that shouldn't have been a part of the letter that be public. Tell him that behind the scenes, because I felt like you coming for my mama, and that I didn't like.
But Donnell, I can take it.
Okay.
I understand you could take it, but you in my heart, and you mean a lot to me. So I don't care if you can take it.
We can't say this is a show that you don't have tissue paper feelings. You can't have tissue paper feelings.
I understand.
And then all of a sudden we want to have tissue paper.
No, I understand that, but it's still, you don't understand how I feel about this man, and I felt like that was, to me, that was disrespectful. I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? And to me, like I said, I wanted to punch him in the fucking throat.
Hey, Remedy.
Like, I'm being honest. I'm being 100 because I love this man. And for you to, that's somebody catfishing, whatever.
Hey, James Miller.
But
we accept catfishing and all. Make sure you subscribe and like.
Right.
You know
it.
But you know it.
No, I just that part. I understand we're not supposed to have tissue paper feelings, but at the same time, I love this man. So
I'm with Anya. Next time I'm gonna check my email, because I did not check my email.
Yeah. I just
because I'm not even gonna lie. I was sitting here like, oh boy, they saving the best for last.
No, but when they said that, yes, that is something that we have said.
I was waiting.
That is something that we have said to Tony, but we said that to him. We said that to him in a private setting.
Yeah.
Said, okay, you the boss, be the boss. But to me, that was just like saying, you the boss, right? But it was sarcastic when they said,
you talking about the extra ad libs that was
yes, you're the boss, right? Well, be the boss. I didn't like that. That, like I said, I really wanted to, whoever it is, find out, reach out and touch them, but not in the Christian way. I really wanted to reach out and touch them.
So Donnell,
you can't be that way.
Let me ask you this.
I'm sorry.
You can't be that way.
Let's say that this is the person who owns or works for Netflix. And now you've said that you were so upset that you wanted to punch him in his face or her in face, and they just wanted to see how did we react to the letter.
I'm not.
And
but,
they were
but
getting,
the thing
hold
of
on,
it is, I'm not a cast
and they're
member though.
getting ready.
Okay, I was just going to say that. He's a part of the
Me
chill
too.
zone.
I was just about to say that.
Not the
He's a
ATL.
cast member.
So I don't count when it comes to that.
Let him finish. Let him finish it because I see where he's going. Go ahead, Legacy.
And here it is. Maybe he or she put you in there because you're on here pretty frequently, as they also did with Juicy, who's on here pretty frequently. So to even be attached to the ATL show, that means that they see you and they respect you and they value what you bring to the show, because they could have not even put you in there, period. So let's just say that these people were about to open up the door because they liked, and they were just waiting to see what was the response on here, to see if we were really what we say we were. And here it is, we're talking violence to someone who is not trying to harm us in any kind of way, but giving us insight on how to be better. You would have already canceled that opportunity for us.
Well, I'm sorry. Excuse me, Legacy. I'm sorry. I feel a certain way about my mom. This man has
now
been
you
there
could have
for me
held that till
when
we got to
nobody
the
else
backstage
has ever
and
been
told
my.
Tony how you felt then.
Well, this person said how they feel out loud. I'm gonna say how I feel out loud. I'm sorry.
But
I'm
it wasn't just an average person that said that, Don Allen. It wasn't just an average person
But if
who
they
said
base it
it. It
off
was
of
somebody
me,
who said,
then they shallow as hell. If they base it off of me, I'm not even a cast member.
So,
Don Allen, you on here so frequently. What if he doesn't know if you're a cast member or not?
I'm not in the name of the show. It's
ATL.
It doesn't matter.
You're here so frequently. You're missing that point. You're here so frequently. He doesn't know if you're a cast member or not.
Juicy not in here, but he named Juicy too.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying, but
Juicy is not ATL, but he put Juicy in there too. That's why I was waiting for me to come up in something.
Your name was in there, but it was real sweet though. But your name was sweet. Just said Tayama, and that's it. That's all they said was Tayama.
My name was sweet too. My name was sweet too. He ain't say nothing bad about me.
The flamboyant T Savage.
That's not bad. That's a compliment.
That is.
He attached you to Loud and Big Mouth.
That's T Savage.
That's not an insult to me. That's a characteristic.
Right, and I was like,
you have to understand, when I came in the show, when I first came into the show, it was hard for me to even be heard because that shrimp on the right side of the corner named Legacy, he's so small. The fact that he's so short, he got a little man complex.
He's like a chihuahua, right?
Right, and because of that, I had to speak up because y'all wasn't hearing me. Period.
Because you know the chihuahuas always be.
My mama say, "Look at y'all ratings."
The chihuahuas always be the loudest dog because they so little. But no, let me say this then. Since
my mama say, look at y'all ratings.
Listen, what you said.
What ratings it?
I agree with what you're saying, Legacy. Okay, whoever, if the person who wrote the letter, if you're watching, hold on, let me look in the camera so I can look sincere. If you hold on, let me bring it in. Whoever you are, hold on, let me put on my glasses. I'm not gathering you.
We don't know how to look at you because we miss your dreads.
I love my curly hair.
Can we focus on what we're talking about?
Okay, all right. So whoever you are, I do
ass.
apologize for threatening violence. I'm just very, very loving towards my mother, and I take him very seriously because he's taking me very seriously. This man has gotten me out of jams. He's advised me on in life or death situations. So I'm very touchy when it comes to him. So I do apologize. I didn't mean to threaten violence. I would never threaten violence against anybody because I'm really not a violent person. So I do apologize.
You mean he was just talking? That's what it means.
I'm just talking shit.
Because he ain't about that life.
Because I ain't about that life, to be honest.
He's not about that life.
I got I got fibromyalgia. I got brittle bones. I got severe arthritis. If I even tried to throw a hit at you, I would probably break a wrist bone or ankle bone or something. So that show wouldn't happen. Yeah. No. I'll break a wrist bone. Be trying to throw a punch, and then all I hear, oh
Lord.
okay. I'm done. I'm out of there. Thank you, Legacy. I do understand what you were saying. Yeah. I apologize for threatening violence. I'm
I
just
appreciate it.
respectful when it comes to my mama. I'm sorry. Don't come for my mama.
Appreciate it.
Well, thank you. Well, again, thank you for the writer for writing in, and thank you for the letter. And if anyone else have anything they want to write in, definitely send your letters in to theanthonybrownshow@gmail.com.
Dear ATL is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to theanthonybrownshow@gmail.com.
If you're just tuning in, tonight's topic is what real women look for in men. Do women only care about his money? Before y'all get your panties in a bunch, guess what? Friday, we're going to flip the script.
There we go.
And Friday is what real men look for in women. The men only care about beauty.
I like that picture.
So it's the same topic, but we're going to reverse it. So tonight we're worrying about what do women look for in a man, and Friday we're going to be what men look for in women. So let's jump into it. I feel what real women look for in men, and do they only care about his money, is I don't think she only cares about his money. I think what women tend to look for in a man, and a real man that is stability, security, of course, finances, masculinity, making her feel safe, being a good father figure if she already have children, or being a good father to her kids that she got from him. If she's a Christian, she's looking for a man that is God fearing. Not just saying I believe in God or I fear God, but one who goes to church, or worship the same way she worships, so that you're what they call equally yoked. I think she looks for all those type of things, and I think when you find a woman that's basically just looking for his finances, then you definitely have a gold digger. You don't have a winner. And so many times that men meet women and she don't give him no play, like the gold digger pranks. Then she find out what you're driving or where you work, and now all of a sudden she want to give you some play because she saw a potential of a come up. Oh, you got this kind of car, or you work in that kind of company, or okay, oh, here's my name, here's my phone number. When can we go shopping? Or he asks questions like, so what do you like to do? And those type of questions is open-ended questions, but basically a man is trying to get to know you to see if you're equally yoked, to see if you're compatible. And when you answer questions like, oh, I like to shop, right there she's telling you that all she wants is your pockets. Because shopping is not necessarily an extracurricular activity, especially when she's broke. So it can't be an extracurricular activity when it comes to somebody else's pocket. So that can't be something that you like to do when you're on a budget. So when he asks those type of questions, ma'am or lady or girlfriend, young sister, queen, whatever it is, but what does you like to do? And you answer questions like, well, I like to shop, or I like going to get my hair done every week. No, because it ain't done now. So this must be an off week, or you haven't met the right man yet. So So I'm going to open that to the panel. What do you think that women actually look for in men? And these are women that's looking for a meaningful relationship.
It depends on the woman. Because different women look for different things. At this point in my life, the first thing I'm looking for is you having your own everything. Meaning, you can't be no Build-A-Bear Negro. You got to have your own car your own place, your own job, your own money.
So basically, just as much as you bring to the table, he equally has to bring that to the table too.
Correct. Because I'm not in the business of building men up. I will add on to a man, but I'm not in the position to raise a man. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing it again.
I just caught the whole Holy Spirit over here.
He's shining on.
What OK Michelle say? You can't raise a man.
He's already grown. What you gonna do? Yeah, that's a wrap for me. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Savage, when you say you will add to a man, in what way?
Meaning, I will motivate them to do more than what they're already doing. Of course, most people are not okay. So a person with a good head on their shoulders is not comfortable where they are. They have goals. They want to keep reaching the goals and accomplishing the goals. So I will be that cheerleader.
There you go.
I will be that cheerleader. But I'm not gonna, like, I was talking to this guy one time, and everything was good at first. Then we stopped talking, then we reconnected, and his whole situation changed. And the man said to me, "I just can't find a job." He said, I need a girlfriend to help motivate me to get a job." I said, "Sure, no woman has to motivate no grown ass man to get no job. As a man, you just want to take care of your own. You should feel some type of way if somebody else taking care of you as a man. And I'm a female and I don't want nobody taking care of me. So I ain't that motivating to do certain things. Certain things gotta already be in place, in my opinion. For me personally. I'm not knocking what other people do, but I've been through that too many times and prepared men and got them all nice and shiny and polished for the next person. Not doing it again.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Kiama, what qualities do you think that a woman should be looking for in a man these days? Tyson's mama?
My bad.
What qualities or what do you think characteristics or things that a woman these days should be looking for in a man?
Basically everything you said. Security. I don't know, just security. Honorable. Like, I don't know, great ethics.
One thing I noticed about and we have two women on the panel. You correct me if I'm wrong. One thing I noticed about a woman is women and men value different things. For example, you value time. So a man will give you quality time, and that means the world to you.
But listen, that quality don't pay bills. So you the hell with your quality. I'm gonna pack your lunch to go to work. So I'm not her.
No.
I'm not her.
No.
I'm gonna give you that quality meal, so you go to that quality job.
No. He still goes to work. I'm saying he still go to work. He still got his 9 to 5, his 40 hours a week. But at the same token, because he, as far as what outside of employment, women value time.
Okay, so yes, we got to be clear what we talking about, because me and you personally know someone that has a problem with their man working too much.
Remedy said, excuse me, I don't care about my man's money. I make my own. If he can't protect me like a real man should, I don't need him. Build each other up and not break each other down. I don't care about my man's money. So you gonna be okay with the man being broke? That's my question. Been there, done that, ain't going back. You ain't got it together. Matter of fact, I ain't even taking numbers right now.
I understand what you saying, Remedy, but my best friend will tell you, when she keeps saying that build a bear, that's some shit I be saying. She'll tell you, "Oh, honey, I am not the build a bear center. We're not finna take a nose, put it on, put an arm, stitch it together." No, you better become one whole bear, and then we could talk. It ain't no Build-A-Bear project over here. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but that
He
what
say,
you just
hell
said
no.
contradicted
He
what you
has to
just
have
said.
his own. It's
But that ain't what you just said, boo boo.
okay, because I was finna call you sugar mama.
Okay. Are you hiring? Hello.
Okay.
But no, I'm just what she said. If we're in a situation and you can't protect, but see, I don't need protecting, but still, I want to know you can.
Right.
I don't know. You have to be, like Tony said, masculine. You gotta have a presence about you that you can hold your own. If I'm with you and I don't feel safe, honey, you might as well be my girlfriend, cause honey, I'm gonna treat you all type of crazy.
Now, Remedy, when you say you don't need his money, I think that is one of the most craziest things I've heard tonight. Because if we're in a relationship together, we need each other's money.
No, we don't. Because automatically getting in a relationship and all of a sudden it's all money. It takes time to build up to that point.
But at that point, I mean, because she's been in a relationship, from my understanding, so she said she don't need his money. I'm saying, yeah, you do need his money because his money is gonna pay for a dinner date. Next week, your money may pay for a dinner date, but still took his money. If y'all sharing an apartment or sharing a dwelling, a resident, it's gonna take our money to pay these bills. So once again, you do need his money.
That's the thing. I ain't shacking up. I ain't doing it.
So at what point do you decide to move in with a man or have a man move in with you?
You mean at this point in my life or before?
Both.
Oh, ain't no man live with me ever again.
Let me tell you what I noticed.
It's
My
gonna have to
mama
be
is the one that make the decisions on who live with me. My mom be like, so why don't y'all just move together? And I was like, Mom, so that's what she said. You heard what I said. I was like, honey, Tayama wasn't even thinking on these levels.
Right.
Mom Dukes, my mom is the one that says, and my mom really gotta feel you as a dude. Like, I know for sure you're not gonna put your damn hands on my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And you already heard my mama. You put your hands on Tayama, I'ma just figure out where she buried your body.
Remedy said, meaning that he got his own, but I have my own, and we do for one another. But I don't come in looking for his money. We wasn't saying that you come in looking for his money. We were just saying he just got to have some to take care of himself.
All I know is, first of all, for you to even date me, I'ma already know what your money is because you're gonna be doing all type of shit to impress me to get me. So it wouldn't even be about me wanting your money. Like I was standing at the gas station. Dude pulled up. Me and my niece was going in to pay for the gas. Dude beat me to the lady to pay for my gas. Then hand me his number, jumped in his car and left. So right then and there, I didn't.
He paid for that. He paid for that gas because he was looking at that ass. He paid for that gas because he was hoping to get some ass.
Shut up. But needless to say, legacy. You gonna already know where this person stands. If I meet a dude and he be like, "Oh, I don't spend my money on a girl. Oh, I ain't about that." Bitch, you ain't even about this conversation. I shut down right then because you already know what you getting into before then.
Okay, Don Allen has a video that he wants to share with us from Steve Harvey show, and he said it's on tonight's topic. I haven't seen the video, so let's just play the video and let's see.
I found that attracts women to men is confidence. You do not want a man that shows and exhibits signs of weakness. You don't need that. because it ain't no room for you to be weak. You know, sometimes you want to come in and just fall apart. You come home and he done already fell apart. He's sitting on the couch crying. We ain't got this rid. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, what is your punk ass crying about? Now, a big part of confidence are the words you use. Words are very powerful. So I'm gonna give you some words. These are some common phrases that are known to make you seem less confident at work. These are statements that you should not make on your job if you want any chance for advancement. You ready? Here's the first one. I ain't never did that before. If your boss come in and says, I want someone to complete this task, what you can't do is, I ain't never did that before. That don't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense. Here's another one. I try, but I sure hope we don't get in no trouble. I'm gonna give you some more confident terms. Now these should work. I'm gonna teach you some words you can use in front of anybody that'll make you sound more confident. You ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Statement number one. That ain't none of your damn business. Huh? That's right there. Here's another one right here. Ain't nobody finna do all that. Here's one more. The meeting don't start till I get to the meeting. Last one. This is one that I developed for ugly people. And, you know, I've been ugly majority of my life, so I've had to use phrases to get me out. This is for ugly people. I'm only talking to men. All women are beautiful. So I'm only talking to men because this is where you see it. And this is two. When two ugly people are having an argument, and this happens often, because ugly people, they mad. So it's always two ugly people standing around arguing somewhere today. In this world right now, if there's 1 million arguments going on right now, probably 990,000 of them got ugly people in it.
Okay.
But I could agree with him. Like confidence is something I believe that women look for in men as well. Confidence and being able to keep yourself together, like he said, because how you gonna be falling apart and she falling apart and then y'all both falling apart, like it's not gonna work. If you're gonna be the man in the relationship, you gotta be the one to say, you know what, hey, let's get this shit together. Let's work this out. Let's make this work. Let her be the emotional. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Y'all both can't do that. Y'all both can't do that.
Speaking of the confidence thing, this takes me back to back in the days when I used to work at Walmart. That we had this one manager that was extremely short. Well, he was very loud, very boisterous, and he displayed power. I said, that's impressive.
Did you work there at Walmart with Anthony?
I was just gonna ask that. Legacy, you worked at Walmart. I thought I saw you there when I was working there.
But yeah, this one manager, he's very loud and very boisterous, but that also displayed power, and that's very impressive to some women. A man with power. That's why a lot of women also are attracted to pastors. Because again, that's a man with power. He's the head of the church, and he makes it no secret that this is my house, and things go as I say they go, and he makes it very much known. He's the man of the house. He's the head of the house. He's the shepherd over the sheep. I'm the shit. This is my place. So women are attracted to pastors.
I would be scared. I don't know why. My brain would never say, let me date the pastor. I met Anya Daddy at her house. I wasn't at no church. So that would have been a double negative.
Men that are police officers. That's power. Women are attracted to those men that have power, deputies, sheriff's officers.
You know, I can attest to that, Tony, because at the church that at the church I've gone to, this girl was not interested in this guy. He kept trying to talk to her, but soon as he got accepted on the Dallas Police Force, finished his training, started working, now they're dating. Like she wasn't checking for him before he became a police officer.
I ain't interested in dating no pig neither. I'm good. I don't know.
No, she only wanted to date him, but she only started dating him because he became one. Like Tony said, the power when he started wearing that uniform.
I don't know, I'm a hood chick, so
when he started wearing that uniform, then she started.
Lil Wayne song didn't even even nudge me to be like, woo, woo. No.
Yeah, so one is the power, and two is the amount of income. Because most cops make up on average between $50 and $60 an hour.
So if I see anybody with a police officer, I know why. But no, because I know a Revere Beach police officer that literally his whole life he was nerdy, scary. He became a police officer because he thought it'd give him power. He went to arrest somebody one time. Not only did he get his ass whooped, the man took his gun, his badge, and his handcuffs.
God damn.
So the same, like, if you wasn't shit with that badge, 9 out of 10, you ain't gonna be shit with it. So
Hope they fired him. I hope he got fired.
Yes. They fired him, but he's at another police department. Like, how do a bitch get you got a gun, you got all
get
this
your
shit,
ass whooped and you get hired somewhere else. Really?
Wow. Legacy. What do you think that women look for in men?
A lot of what Savage said earlier. I think, and you, Tony, everybody, but for me, it just depends on the age group when it comes to women. Anything from 18 to 26, I want to say, that actually grew up in the hood, they're just looking for power. A dude with power, a dude with status. Most of them looking for drug dealers. Somebody that they feel has a lot of clout in the street. I think around about the age of 27 to maybe 33, it starts to change. It depends on how much exposure they had to a different type of lifestyle. So maybe around about that age, most women start to look at life a little different. They done had children and they don't really want to be doing that hot girl stuff as much as they used to. So they start to look for more stability in a man, a dude that goes to work faithfully, somebody that wants read that, Savage.
They should be looking
Samaya
for
said
love.
they should be looking for love, respect, protection, and security.
Okay. And I agree. And the thing is, a lot of them don't know the difference between it, because if most of them have been conditioned from growth to teenager to about their early 20s, having a man calling them bitches and whores and things like that in their face. Come here, bitch, let me holler at you. And they start to succumb to that type of answering. And but when they start to mature a lot more and they move away from those things and they have somebody to show them differently, and then they start to expect different things in life, like Tiama and Savage say. But I think most women should also, look to themselves first. It's good to have a man that can bring that to the table. But I feel if most women stop, let me change it from most. If women would stop expecting that the man should be the one that protects them, the one that financially supports them, and do those things, because I admire Tiama and I admire Savage, because these women are gonna protect their goddamn self. Not to have an extra hand in doing that, that's wonderful. But these women know how to shoot guns. Tiama is an ex-samurai. She know how to use knives, stars, and side blades. So if we go into looking into a relationship and to try to build something, if they come like Tiama and Savage with they shit already together, that man himself already know before he can even attempt to have them or even approach them that he needs to have something going for themselves, because they're, and not saying that you have to be a six-figure guy, but to show that you are somebody that they can hook they love and trust into, knowing that this man is gonna go out and be a provider along with me, and this man is gonna be a protector along with me. This man is gonna build with me. So if we stop putting titles on saying what a man supposed to do, what a man should do, and we go in and say, look, if you don't come to the table doing this, then there's no reason to approach me, because everybody has to bring something in order for it to be complete. And guess what? Most of us don't. Everybody comes with baggage. So it's just depending on how much are we willing to carry for the other person. I think like what Savage said earlier, why would you accept the man in your life if he tells you I'm staying with my mama, but the only reason he's staying with his mama or dad is because they're elderly and he's the overseer of them? He shouldn't be counted out as from being a potential man, but he's the one that's the caretaker for them. So he's a possible candidate, but he goes to work and he comes home and take care of his parents. That's his home, and that's where he lays his head, and you can come there when you want to. But don't say, I feel like, this nigga ain't got no job, this ain't got no goddamn car. He always catching a goddamn Lyft or an Uber over there. You know what I'm saying? You might need to reevaluate. He always Ubering you to the house and stuff like that. I mean, where y'all gonna where y'all living in New York, where y'all Uber and Lyft everywhere? Nigga need to have his own goddamn house. He need to have his own car. Need to have some money, residual income, not where he went and fixed the car over here and made $100, or he went over here and raked up 17 yards, but he ain't on nobody. He ain't on nobody landscaping job. No. He has to be stable. That way that the foundation, we don't need no car. Stable. Right. That's why I said that. But I feel like women look for confidence. I mean, me, even though I'm not the shortest person on this podcast, as a man, I'm the shortest person on this podcast. But I have
man or female.
Wait, you shorter than Don Allen?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never stood beside Don Allen.
I'm 5.5. What the hell you trying to say?
I'm taller than you.
I'm 5'8.5", almost 5'9".
I'm taller than Don Allen.
Okay, well you got. But listen, confidence
in spirit.
Confidence is everything. You have to have confidence, and a woman is like. It's like when it's like an aura. If I'm a short guy, but there's not one tree that I don't think I can climb. So if it's Janet Jackson standing there and I feel like I could get her, I'm gonna shoot my shot, because that's just how much confidence I got in me.
Not the same
so
height.
I think that's something. It does.
Samaya said there's nothing wrong with being a drug dealer as long as he keeps his home. what? As long as he keeps his home safe and keeps his business from the streets, because a 9 to 5 for a college educated man are just as worth. But you know, it is something wrong with being a drug dealer, because if you dating a drug dealer and people know that y'all dating, people will come at you or your children or y'all children
That's
together
right.
to try to get to him. Back in the day, it was a code where you didn't touch kids, you ain't touch women, you ain't touch grandmas. Now they murking grandmas and wives and kids. It
And that's
is
why you
something
keep
wrong
your
with dating
guns
a
on
drug
deck.
dealer. Right, but I'm just saying it's something wrong with dating a drug dealer. Not only that, the way the law is so slippery, you bound to get caught up in it just by association.
Ma'am, you have
So,
dated a drug dealer before.
but not in 2022, I haven't. No, will I? These niggas snitching. They want their freedom. They telling on. They putting all the stuff on the women. And the women going down for their charges. Like it's all her stuff, and the police is no. I'm
See,
good.
right
I
then
ain't
and
dating
now,
no
we
drug
said a
dealer.
man, because most dudes that are drug dealers, the ones that I know, let me come back on and be crystal clear. The ones that I know, all have, if I was anywhere near them or in the scene of them, they would never let their woman go down for them. They taking all type of charges, even if it was hers.
But Tiama, what Savage
No, I
saying
get what
is
she's saying.
the game has changed because the players have changed, and the code is out of there. There is no street code. There is no honor, and the vast majority of dudes now, and with dudes now, Tiama, in these streets, these niggas don't understand that when you're doing that business, everything you love is at risk. Not only your freedom in your life, because you may be protected and they know that they can't touch you. So what they do is they sit outside and watch your woman's car. And they know that your wife goes to work and come home at 4:30 and she picks up 3 kids and comes in. And let's say by the time she go to a grocery store and come home, it's dusk dark or it's dark wherever she lives. They're already laying in the yard. When she puts the kid in the door, they come behind her, they get in there, tie your kids up, tie your woman up, and make her tell you to come to the house. Now you have exposed your whole entire family to being executed because nobody's coming out of there alive. So, and another thing about this street code drug dealing, you can be the best, but most of these young niggas, they're putting the dope at their chick house.
Yep.
You never shit where you lay.
Nope.
And when that happens,
so Samaya said women too are setting men up too, in and off the streets. There's no loyalty these days.
Amen.
Amen.
Man to that.
Samaya, girl, I fuck with you the long way, and I don't even know you.
But it's just more. There are some beautiful women out here. When I say beautiful, their mindset, and they do understand and know what it is they want in life. And there are some men out here that have that same mindset for you guys. And sometimes you may have to go through a gauntlet. Lord, please don't go through the gauntlet.
Or sometimes you gotta just hail him up in the kitchen with that knife at his throat and let him know, listen here, bro, this is what we not gonna do.
I guess sometimes that works too. But I just feel like, for the good women that are out there that are just trying to find somebody compatible to grow old with and to have some type of bliss and simplicity in life, something that they can call their own and get old together. That's everything that everybody said on this panel. That's what those women are looking for, those women. But it's hard for you guys to find those individuals because the hoes are winning.
That's true.
The hoes, they going to the gym. Hold on. Them hoes going to the gym. They trying to keep their body tight. Not their vagina hole, though. they trying to keep they body tight, they trying to be snatched, and they out here looking on the prowl, and they set niggas up like Samaya said, whether it's for a rape charge or whatever it is. They got a new game out here. Not only the men don't play by the honor code, these women don't play by the honor code as well. So sometimes, sweetie, and everybody out there, it's hard to distinguish the good women from the hoes because they playing on the same team, just wolves in sheep clothing, just as well as lions in sheep clothing on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And what about those women? We still on what women look for in men. What about those women that me and you girlfriends, me and you dogs, you know, we two hoes that hang out together. But I see you got you a good man. Your man look good. You had the job all day bragging about how good the dick is. So now I'm interested. Because, bitch, I know I look better than you. And if he's doing all that for you, and Lord knows what he'll do for me, I just got to get my claws into him. Like Jody.
Well, I learned from my dad, John Stanley Williams. I love you. Been a great example for me as being a father. So I love him so much for being that. He's been wonderful for me. He in heaven right now, I hope. But like I told y'all before, my dad never really allowed a lot of men inside of our home. His friends would either talk in the backyard or they stand out there by their car beside the road. The only men really that came inside of our home were my uncles or my mama brothers. And it was the same way with my mom. She really didn't allow a lot of women in her home other than her sisters or somebody she grew up with, which could have easily also been like that. But I think that we know our friends. We know, why would you bring hoes or dog ass niggas into your home? It's like you are inviting Satan, savage.
Samaya said, I think if you do the waiting game at least 90 days, it gives you time to decide if he's right. It's like a job. If it's right, it's right. If it's not, run fast.
That's on his slogan. But it's like inviting the devil into your home when you don't have to. Just, keep people out of your business. Don't because everybody's human and everybody have negative and positive thoughts. So, you got, if you know that your homegirl or hoe she done slept with your other friend girl dude, why would you not think that she's not plotting and waiting on her opportunity to move on yours? It's okay to cut loose people that you know are already damaged goods.
True.
Well, like I said, some of these people, you're not inviting them to your house. They over here and you talking about how good your man is at the job.
Why are you doing that?
Because hoes want to be the hoe, the main hoe in the crowd. So if I brag about my man, brag about what my man do, brag about the sex, now I'm superior to all these other hoes. The only thing they're doing is advertising your man.
Right.
I guess that worked for some people.
Not I, said the cat.
I'm just not bragging about how good my woman's stuff is to nobody other than myself, because I know everybody wants something good. So it's best that when you go to work, you just tell them, man, that nigga I got ain't shit. But get what? Tony always say, is always one out there say he might not be shit for you, but if I get him as good as he look, I can change him.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
So it's just
those.
But the reason I said that is even if you go to work lying, talking about he ain't a good dude, there's always still someone because they feel they look better than you, or they can do this, or they feel that they can do this better than you, that they can take. And some people are just envious and jealous just because they can't be you. So when they can't be you, they feel like they need to attack you some kind of way so that they can have some effect in your life just to see pain.
And I would tell them, honey, if you could get him, get him.
Well, you're not trying to keep him from. Go right ahead.
Okay, my doors are meant to lock people from getting in, not keep the ones in from getting out.
A to the man.
Okay, you're free to go.
Honey, y'all think I'm saying my daughter gonna be?
I can't wait to the show Friday. What men look for in a woman. I got some things to say.
Let me tell you, men look for their mama.
We're gonna say that for Friday. Save it for Friday.
Wait, wrong side. Look for their mama.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that. I sure as hell don't look for mine.
Unless your mama is a man, I don't think you qualify for this conversation.
No, even with character trait. Even with character trait.
He's talking about his biological mama. He
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This woman don't qualify.
Yes, we do. He's talking about the traits. He might not look for, a woman, but the characteristics of his mother, he might look for in the man. Certain characteristics.
Yeah.
It's I don't want no man with damn characteristic as my mother.
No, your daddy. You want to be your daddy.
Yeah. The daddy. Because women are usually daddy's girls. So they look for a man that's just like daddy. Most men are mama's boys. So they look for a woman that's just like mama.
No, so as a gay man, you're looking for someone that's like your mama?
No, we're talking about a heterosexual.
Traits.
But the traits, yes. Traits, yes.
Characteristics, yes.
Characteristics, traits,
So you don't fish?
No, not at all.
Oh my gosh. The characteristics, girl.
But the characteristics that make a woman.
No.
From Tony Mom's picture, she looked nurturing. She looks womanly.
A man can't be nurturing.
She looks. Put up your mama picture.
A man can't be nurturing.
They can be nurturing, but it got to be in a different way.
Right, but it's still a characteristic. What you, girl?
I don't know.
It's a Friday topic. We going into it on Tuesday.
I can't wait for Tuesday.
You mean Friday?
Okay, well Friday.
You're trying to make it male or female, but nurturing is nurturing. Caring is caring. Hateful is hateful. A cook is a cook. So if my mom cooked all the time, I'm looking for somebody that's also a cook. Ain't gonna be a cook like a lady, just a cook.
Could we say this for Friday?
I'm ready for Friday, child. And I need a picture of your mama on standby. Saying characteristics. Everything about this lady look jazzy and classy. So I don't want none of that in the bed, okay? But in my girlfriend, yes.
Oh my God.
Like the nurturing part with a dude, they can't be too nurturing because then I'm gonna be like, question mark.
Well, what would you be questioning?
Tay almost save it for Friday, you and Tony.
You right.
I can't with that.
I'd be like,
Legacy, go ahead and close us out.
You just got in trouble
tonight
for
has
this.
been a very all right. ATL world, we coming to an end tonight. It's been beautiful. So with
Hold
that
on one
being said,
second. Hold on for 1
bring
second,
out the
Legacy. Hold on. Samaya said all
okay.
men have masculine and feminine traits. It comes from their mother and father. Some are more masculine than others.
True.
Samaya, I need you here on
Thank you,
Friday,
Samaya, for
okay?
participating.
I need you here because it's gonna be some interesting shenanigans.
Thanks. Adrian, we thank you for participating. Remedy, for participating. We appreciate everybody that commented and those that watched that didn't comment. We hope that for all the new people that was just tuning in tonight for the first time, that you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell, because we are Savage.
She says she will be there.
Thank you. I was in the background looking at the
Make sure you hit the button, Samaya, and subscribe and hit that bell so we can make sure you get this notice when we get ready to air Friday. But yeah, in closing tonight, we're gonna bring out Mr. D-Lo. Let everybody know how they can get in contact with you, D-Lo, and give them the information they need to be able to get in contact with you, sir.
Hey, y'all. You can find me at D-Lo, ApostleDlo@gmail.com. D-Lo Razzle Dazzle, that's of course my jewelry. Twitter, Apostle D-Lo, IG, Apostle D-Lo, Facebook, Donnell and Low, and TikTok and YouTube, D-Lo. Still spelled it wrong. D-Lo Productions. And my number's 214-962-8275.
All right. We gratefully appreciate you participating on the show tonight, D-Lo. All your opinions and things that you bring to this podcast. Let me bring out one of the ladies tonight that is definitely flamboyant as the gentleman or the lady who wrote the letter, Miss Big Mouth, T Savage. Let them know how they can get in contact with you. My bad, love.
Says the little man that just said grateful. You know what? I'm not even finna go there. I ain't even gonna bring it like that. Gratefully. You use your adjectives correctly. Use the right adjective while you trying to comfort me half pint. T Savage,
yes, ma'am.
T Savage 1000. Facebook, all your Drake and Birds. TikTok, T_Savage 100. birdsallya@gmail.com. My number is irrelevant, don't call me. But 786-525-4691.
I'm calling you as soon as we get off here.
Please call
You can call me.
Please call her. All right, let's move on to the other boss lady. Miss Sweet. Oh, my bad. Oh, shit. My words are coming out wrong.
What?
Nothing to you.
I ain't dealing with you, Legacy. You can find me on Facebook at Tayama Sweetness Harris, aka Tyson's mom. You can find me on IG at Tayama01. You can find me at Tayama.Tayama1 on something. I don't even know what I'm on with that.
What?
But you can find me at Just in Time Accessories. You can call me at 954-873-6659.
You can find her at the doctor's office with Legacy getting a free consultation for his knee surgery. That's what you can find her at too.
Well, if y'all want, y'all can sit down with ultrasounds on me on Wednesday.
What?
Boom. Good night, ATL.
I'm not the pappy. I'm not the pappy.
You're definitely not, my love.
I knew it.
All right.
That's why you looking all light bright, damn near white and pink.
You can be the uncle. You can be the uncle.
Listen, let's bring out the boss man out here tonight. The gentleman that makes it possible for us to be able to be on this podcast, to have this platform. A great friend, a brother, He knows he's a pain in the ass for all of us. We're not gonna just say it. I didn't really mean to say it, but he is the pain in the ass sometimes. So we're gonna bring out the boss man, Mr. Anthony Brown. Let them folks know how they can reach you.
I'm the Anthony Brown Show. You can reach me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, all under the Anthony Brown Show. Also, I have an additional Facebook page called Anthony the Writer. And as I always say, you got to grind until you shine. And if you need to reach me by phone, you can do so at 561-768-3710.
All right, all right. Well, to the world that don't know, Legacy is blind. I've been blind for like the last 3 weeks. And I'm going to have my brother, Mr. Anthony Brown, please bring me out tonight because I can't even read to see the screen. So, Anthony, close me out.
Yes, you can reach Mr. Legacy. Legacy the Great. On Facebook at Dream Williams. On YouTube at Antonio Williams. You can reach him via email if you need to for any marketing or advertising promotions on this show. Reach him by email at aunyawms121@gmail.com. Or you can reach him via telephone at 229-630-7615.
I don't understand why y'all keep lying to these people. Talk about Legacy the Great, Legacy the Fake, or Nightmare Williams, or Dream, or Nightmare. Okay? Period.
Savage. It closes tonight. Basically, you know, I'm gonna talk about what we talked about on the show today. Basically, you know, don't always look for value or choices based off of looks, pockets. Yeah, you need pockets. You need in order to pull together to have, but don't always look for, you know, beauty, thickness, which Savage got a lot of that.
Wow.
Also, don't look for love and material things, because eventually all of that fades away. And if you base your love and choice off of materialistic things and not off of love and togetherness, then you've already chosen yourself to be doomed to failure. So with that note, I just want to tell you, ATL world, ATL ho.
ATL, they're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, G Savage, Legacy. They're back. They're the best. Let's get it. Season 2.
I'm the best at this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay. I'm the best you other cats just failed the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if you come with 28, man, this shit get greedy. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Either dead on the scene, since you wanna be actors. Just the message. I'm talking over here with things that slow little feeling foggy. I'll be patiently waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. Going against team. What's me? You ready to lose? The game, the street, the throne is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from the rappers. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.
Can't wait. I'm gonna be like, Tony, you knew that was Sammy. Well,